Hello everyone, today I want to make a video about some other contraptions that I like to build in my free time, and today is gonna be how to sustainably warm up your place. It's not gonna be the normal video where a person has a house and can do whatever they want, they can install whatever they can. I'm actually living in an apartment building in the Netherlands, and you're not allowed to make any modifications to the building. That means installing air conditioning has to be approved by the association and installed on the roof, and so it's a lot of bureaucracy. Many people don't really install anything. So in my current place right now, it's okay isolated and it has gas heating. So now we are in mid-November and the temperatures are around 5 degrees outside, and this place uses approximately 5 cubic meters of gas to warm up per day. That sounds like a lot, but looking at the size and the fact that temperatures dropped quite dramatically, it's not a lot. So, knowing that I cannot make any modifications, I cannot drill any holes, I cannot, customly install any heat pump, air conditioning that can work in reverse, I'm quite limited in my capabilities to warm up the place. So I'm gonna show you up a small little thing that I came up with my mobile air conditioning that is able to also both cool and warm, and let's go and take a look at it. So I mounted it into one of the rooms, and it sits here by the window. I'm also gonna turn it off a little bit because it's a little bit too noisy. But basically, even this unit right now, I just put a thermometer in here, if it will want to focus, and shows that the air that actually exits, it's around 45 degrees. I ran this experiment in some other days when it was a little bit warmer, and also the effect was a little bit better. One of the biggest problems that you encounter when running this unit is how you actually prevent the heat from escaping outside. And if I pull up the curtains, you can see that I've found a piece of wood that perfectly matches the window, and I've cut it to the dimension, and I've also cut up some holes for both of these hoses, and I've securely mounted them, so it's very little air that escapes through this plate, because it also seals against the rubber part of the window. And this one takes air from the outside, this one exhausts the cold air from the unit, and this somehow takes a little bit of the heat from the outside that is right now at 5 degrees, and together with the heat that it makes while running, it all pushes it into this room, and together it kind of makes the things a little bit warmer. Now, this trick only works with a unit that has dual hoses, because otherwise you will be taking all of your hot air from the inside and actually exhausting it through the window. And not many units actually support this, and some of the cheaper models, in fact, they just only have some like electrical heating inside, which is not what you really want. To be noted, this unit is not very efficient. In fact, it's like really not efficient. So, like, if you have the possibility to install even a regular air conditioner that is able to heat up in your place, you will get tremendously more heat for your effort. For example, this room now, like it's 13 square meters, is quite warm, only just by having this air conditioner running for some time. I'm using the same system, so I have pretty much a cutout for every single window that I have. That means I can super easily take all of this out, close the window, and everything is the same as it before. So now the wind is not gonna push anything. Everything is super nice and super clean. Also, because this pipe is so cold, I'm also using the curtains to wrap it around to prevent the heat to actually get into this on this super cold pipe. So that's the small experiment with this small unit. Running it when outside is like 10 degrees. It's so much more efficient, so the temperature coming up of the air coming up through the top is like above 55-60 degrees, much better than now 45 degrees. But it's just a really small fun thing to do for myself. Would I recommend doing this? Absolutely not. It's a total waste of time. If you have gas heating, the prices are comparable, and if you have nothing to do, you can do something like this. But remember that you have to continuously empty the water at the bottom. So sometimes when the weather is super wet, I have to take almost a liter of water every hour from this unit, so you have to pretty much babysit it all the time. But it's a fun little thing that I like to do from time to time. Hope you really liked it, and if you have like a unit like this laying around that can both heat up and cool, and you have a garage or a small place, you can definitely mount it somewhere and have some sort of cheaper heating. That's it for. Thank you very much for watching. This was hopefully it was a very interesting small short video, and see you around.